Sat idle in your bronzy brilliant hair.
Look at this. This is an old antique sideboard that I'm in the current process of switching out our old TV stand with this. It has a lot more storage space. It's gonna hold a lot more of like Brooks's toys and books, and I am so excited to have found it. I wanted to do a little video because it's been a while since I've shared like a few apartment projects, pretty small ones, but projects that have been fairly simple but made such a big impact in personalizing our space. And one of them being the wallpapered ceiling that I'm staring at right now. If you follow on Instagram, you probably have already seen this. Also, I think I shared a YouTube short of it, but it's so pretty. It definitely adds personality to the space. It did darken it a bit, but I really love it. So I'm gonna go show you that whole process. And today's video is actually sponsored by Nathan James. Nathan James makes the ladder shelves that I have one outside of our kitchen. It's just a really good furniture brand to check out because their prices are so good. They have a lot of like designer looks for less. So the ladder shelves are one of my all-time favorite products of theirs. And then I'm about to unbox an end table. Our other end table was not safe at all for a toddler. So I wanted something like sturdy with 4 legs. I guess it doesn't have 4 legs. Well, I'll have to open it up and check it out. But it looks much more sturdy than what we had. And I think it'd be a really good option, a really good side table option for these next year or two of Brooks, where he's just like, he wants to knock over everything. He wants to climb on everything. So yeah, back to Nathan James. They did give me a discount code, Pretty in the Pines. If you see anything on their website, it will give a discount, and I'm excited to open up that side table. So, and then I'm also gonna restyle the ladder shelf from there because I want to make some changes for like springtime. So yeah, this video will just be cozy and casual, but I am gonna share like some simple ways to personalize your space. So this is what I wore today. This dress it's a tank dress with like a sweater portion, but obviously it's cold outside, so I added this jacket. But I like it. I feel like it'd be cute with just like sweaters and t-shirts over it. I feel like you could wear it a lot of different ways. So the first super quick, simple way to personalize your space is to add mini gallery walls in unexpected places. I feel like gallery walls, you can just be so creative with them. And one of my most favorite and most tiny projects I've done lately has been the addition of this gallery wall on our refrigerator. You can put artwork or family photos in them, but I added magnets to the back of them. And I just think they are the happiest thing to see every day when I open the refrigerator. And I'll link to the supplies I used in the description. I added command strips to this one. This is from the Woodstock Inn in Vermont. I like how you can add them to a fridge or a dishwasher, or I added some to my steamer closet even. If you don't care about them actually magnetizing, you can also just use command strips for an even more secure setup. The next update that was surprisingly simple. It doesn't sound simple, but adding peel and stick wallpaper to a ceiling of a small room. So this one is a bit more time consuming than gallery walls, but if you have a small space and you pick the right wallpaper, ours was very, very easy to work with. I feel like it just totally adds personality to a space, and I feel like people either loved this one or hated it, but luckily when you design your home, it's usually just for yourself and your family. So I love it. It's looking good, but things got a little squirrely over there. You can see the white. So I'm not sure if I should just try and redo it up to there or fill in the white with paint. And then I have some touch-ups to do. There's a few bubbles in certain areas. And I think it completely transformed this space. So I will say that the darker and more involved wallpapers, the easier it is to disguise creases and imperfections in the ceiling, especially if you have uneven ceilings like us. That was the biggest challenge with this. The next simple way to infuse personality and just just to make your space feel like you, because I feel like the options are endless with this, but a simple shelf. So you can buy a ladder shelf like I have here, or I've also used simple like wooden boards and brackets to create shelves all over our apartment because I wanted more storage vertically, but I like to have spaces where you can just add little odds and ends that you've collected over the years that make your space very unique. I recently labeled all of my spices out here to have like the same type of label, and I feel like now they look really good. These I try to keep like half, well, definitely functional. We store a lot of dishes on them, but at the bottom we have these tablecloths, table linens, and like napkins in those. And then I have some of my favorite pots, but I'm going to add some cookbooks and some floral bowls to fill out these shelves. But this is the shelf I was telling you about, is from Nathan James, and it was so easy to set up. It attaches to the wall at the top on each side. So it's fairly like renter friendly, like you're not putting a ton of holes into the wall, but I really think that it's been really nice for us to have some extra storage. Put a fruit bowl on here. I feel like I decorated these a lot for the holidays, and then it was just, they were so bare. Parley, what are you eating? And so just adding a few favorite things. These were a gift from my friend Anna, and I think they look really cute, just like up on the top shelf. Then we have some olive oil, because here's our kitchen. Our kitchen's out here. And then we also have this space over here, which is where our refrigerator is. And then some extra counter storage in the shelves with all the baking supplies. So I think I like this. I like the simplicity of this. I added some flowers up here for spring, and they feel good. This is my favorite plates. I really need to like downsize our plate collection. It's quite out of control. Another simple-ish way to make a space feel more personalized is to add in architectural interest through woodwork details, and that can be simple wall molding panels, or you can add wooden appliques to the wall. Like I have these appliques in our dining room, and I feel like just something so simple, and to be honest, I added those with command strips, they just make the space feel so much different than when they weren't there. Also, I recently found these chairs on Facebook Marketplace, all of them for a total of $75. They are so pretty. This might be my favorite Facebook Marketplace find now. They're so tall, they add so much character. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe they were $75. We're going to unbox this end table, could be either, I guess. But I originally bought this because it looked really sturdy for Brooks, and it had 4 legs as opposed to the one that we did have, which had one leg. It was a C-shaped table. So this is the top of it, and it's not real marble. I was too afraid with Brooks's age to get anything that could be easily breakable. So I think this will be a good option for the stage of life that we're in. And it's going to go in between these 2 velvet chairs. Nope, these are mine. These are for building. I think that covers most of the updates that we've made recently, and I hope that gave you some ideas for how to personalize your space. Simple, quick ideas, some obviously more quick than others, but all of these projects were fairly straightforward and have made our space just feel like our own special personalized home, even though we do not own it. So thank you so much for watching this video. Again, I'll link to Nathan James in the description, but they offer free shipping. They offer free returns for the first 100 days. So thank you so much again for watching, and I will see you next time.